Good day, everybody. It's Serpent from the Joint Helicopter Operations Group. I'm going to do a short, more or less a how-to video to use this new mission I'm working on. We're going to do a test run on it on the JHOG combat server. It's something I've been working on for a little while. Um, it's not done yet, but a good portion of it is, and at this point, I think it's really a good idea to go ahead and do a function test with group members as well as anybody who wants to jump on. So basically, let's just we're here in the Black Hawk at FOB Dublin, on the north end of the map here. I want to go to the map here and kind of give you an idea of what we have available here. Uh, so the end map will actually encompass the whole Syrian border, but we're not there yet. The mission needs to be built a little bit further along. So currently, for this test run, we'll be focusing on this area to the north that's not covered in white. Um, what we've done here is, let me show the ruler here. I've got mark points on the map. These are not exact locations of bad guys, but they are essentially, oops, there we go, showing the center point of a range to cover. So, for example, um, each one has a radius of about 10 miles. Um, you can see what I'm doing here. So there's going to be a hostile group somewhere in that zone. Turn off that so it's a little bit easier to see. So just to put that in perspective, that gives you several grid squares that you can search to go find things. Some of them are not extremely hostile. Some of them are more more complicated than others, including a convoy in one of them that you have to search. So the idea here is everybody builds missions where you just have bad guy after bad guy popping up randomly, and you never get any chance to really like, let me go scope this area out here and see if there's anything there. So this kind of opens up that idea and tactic a little bit more fun. Hopefully, we have the Kiowa, we'll be able to do this a little bit better as well. But the Apache does well at it as well. And so, for the most part, I put everything inside of, to help speed up the process of clearing areas and finding the bad guys is using the urban areas that are on the map. If you use the alt map like we see here, um, you can see all the urban areas by these tan spots. So you can clear those areas, and by clearing them, I mean actually going out. Hey, let me see if there's anything in here. Obviously, there's some decent ranges to fly from a couple of different locations. We'll get into that in a moment. But we'll have a section on Discord where every pilot, if you're on Discord, you can, hey, I recon, for example, Charlie Alpha 75 right here, and say I didn't find anything. Okay, make a note of that. So now anybody else coming on, because this is a 14-hour reset mission, that information is going to be valid no matter what time somebody joins. Today or a couple days from now, it's going to be the same mission, at least at the beginning of this. Um, and then say if at some point, once somebody finds where the hostiles are, that information will also be on that list. So that speeds up the process of mission planning for folks that want to join in. And so that will be gives us something to do, and as well as not more of a task to go find something. And each zone is very different in the way it's laid out. So they're all 10-mile radiuses, but the type of threats, including some air threats, nothing fixed wing at the moment, but that will change in the later builds of this mission with some more feedback from this test run. And so for this one, all of the slots are on the map, so everything that's available, even down here at the south end of the map, you can spawn in there if you want, but you're not going to have anything going on down there. Fob Dallas is the one down here, which will cover all the zones on that corner of the map once it's done. So keep in mind when you spawn into this mission, make sure you select either Incirlik, Hittite, or Gaziantep and Fob Dublin for your tasking. And we do have AWACS as well as tankers for those coming out of Incirlik with fixed wings. Um, there's also A10s at Gaz up here in the north, so it's a little bit shorter trip for you guys because I know that thing flies slow. And also, we are going to utilize the Bronco mod along with the UH-60 mod in here to do some fact stuff, so we can smoke targets and get around and actually try to recon some stuff a little bit quicker. I don't expect this to take our guys terribly long to completely figure out where everything is on this section of the map that's available currently, which is cool. That's why it's a test run. All the feedback we can get. Once we open it up to basically too deep, kind of like what we have up north here, all along the complete border, all the way out to Ant Taft. Not all the way on the eastern side. It's just middle of nowhere. Nobody's gonna fly an Apache over there. It'd take you 2 days to get there. So we're not gonna do that. But the whole idea here is to keep it entertaining and fun. Obviously, we'll do some different weather situations um, on the map with the same mission running, but on different weather forecasts. So it changes the environment a little bit, so you have a little bit change of pace there. So that'll be fun, I think. Um, just to show you what we've done here on Discord, let me pop Discord up here. And if you're already on our JHOG Discord, the DCS Huey JHOG is our joint Discord combat server, and then I have Recon Intel, which I've created a section that our pilots flying this mission can put information in, so we can, before you go fly, hop on here, take a look and see what's new, and then also, of course, if it's not on there, go fly that area and clear it, or find the hostiles, depending on what where you go. So that will eventually build up an archive of information on the given map that's there. So hopefully this will be fun. Um, yeah, it's been a work in progress for a while, and it's taking a little bit longer than expected to get the entire map finished. So I wanted to test run it, get it in your guys' hands, and also get your feedback too. So that's going to be the big one, I think, for the most part. So we'll see how it goes. And we do have some air threats or air defenses available on the blue side. So just in case some of the AI decides to wander up this way, you can you can expect them to get shot down. Hopefully, you know how AI is on DCS. But so with that, I'll leave it at that, and we'll get this thing up and running here shortly, hopefully. And have fun, guys. Let me know what you think.